This is AVIOT, Atypical Voices in Our Time, the official podcast of Chemistry Productions. That's spelled K3MISTRY Productions, a media education company.
So go a little something like this. That's AVIOT.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Let's just get into the story for today. Officially, President Donald J. Trump has been impeached.
Wow.
What do y'all have to say about that? The House voted to impeach him. I think it was 200 and something to 100 and something. That's very vague.
219 to 194.
All right. Thank you, Jay Random, for filling me in because I sure don't have my Twitter up. So I don't. But you know what's crazy? Two Democrats actually voted no. Colin Peterson and Jeff Van Drew.
No, yeah, I actually heard, and he's probably because I know one of the Democrats was actually going to change his party.
It's the first article of impeachment. My bad. So there's two articles of impeachment. Sorry to cut you off. Three Democrats voted no for the second article, and 2 Democrats voted no for the first article. Sorry. Go ahead, though.
No. All I was going to say, I know last week I was talking to someone, and one of the Democrats was actually saying that he was going to change parties and become a Republican because he didn't think that the president should be impeached. And I'm like, dude, listen, we impeached Clinton on something totally not relevant to him actually doing his job, right? And I feel like with this president right here, he's just blatantly doing what he wants to do.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all have seen the article, or not the article, but the interview he had with, I forgot who it was. He had an interview and he was talking about how we should have impeached George Bush for lying about weapons of mass destruction and all this other stuff. And I'm like, damn, it's not funny how he's saying back in the days, probably 2015 or even 14, how Bush should have been impeached. But dude, you lie about everything.
That's terrible.
Everything. Everything. I mean, I don't even know what the hell this man is talking about sometimes, as far as if it's true or not. But we all know that this is right here was a pony.
Probably not.
Yeah, exactly. And we all know that this right here was just a show. Because, okay, the Democrats in the House, right? They're in the House, right? The Democrats were in the House or the Senate. I think the House.
They have the majority in the House.
Okay. So the House has voted to impeach him, but when the Senate get it, they're gonna just just void it.
Yeah, because no Republicans vote. Right, because no Republicans voted to impeach him. So
no Republicans.
So in the Senate, which is majority Republican, they're not going to vote to impeach him. So he technically is impeached, but it's not going to be followed through.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a good first step.
You're right, Koya.
That's true.
Exactly correct. Yes. Good touch of optimism.
That's what I'm here for.
And I also feel like the Democrats did that just to save face, meaning when it's time to vote in 2020, now they can go and say, listen, we tried all we could. We need your help, meaning the people. Vote for us so now we can control both houses. So next time a bill goes through, we can execute it. You know how, come on, man. This is all just a show and tell. Look, we tried. That's how I feel. What? Okay, anybody jumping in?
What gets me is the white women that have been on Trump's side all this time.
Yeah.
And I was speaking to someone about this week. I said, in all reality, the reason why Trump's in office is because of white women. While they try to make themselves a minority group, while they try to play the victim card, in which case, yes, they are victims in certain cases because they have been treated unfairly, usually by white men. There's this one white woman, I'm trying to see her name. She's a representative for Arizona. She was actually saying that this impeachment process was unfair. Actually, Representative Debbie Lesko, who's a Republican for Arizona, she said, I believe this is the most unfair, politically biased, rigged process that I have ever seen in my life. And I'm like, as a white woman, you're really saying that about this president right here? And that just goes to show at the end of the day, regardless of their gender, white people that are associated with that party and even not associated with that party, they just want to go with the status quo. They want to keep their power. They want to keep being in a privileged position. Yes, and it's really unfortunate.
I agree. And did you guys see the video with the Trump supporters saying how if he gets impeached, they're going to retaliate, possibly violently? And they were like openly saying how they want all the smoke. Yes, I'm going to send it in the group chat.
Yeah,
it was like older white men talking about how they're around for the shits if Trump gets impeached, basically.
Yeah, last week, I think I seen that same text when the guy was like, his 45 Magnum is going to make sure that Trump does not get impeached. I was like, whoa, this is what we doing?
Yeah.
That's not a terroristic threat?
Of course.
It is.
Of course. But you know.
Terroristic.
It's siding with him, so it's not terroristic at all. So I mean, so it's all said and done. I looked at, it's so funny because I went out tonight and I was watching it on the news while I was out. And I'm looking and I'm like, okay, this right here is all a bunch of BS because as the president's being impeached, he's actually somewhere doing a rally.
A rally? Yeah. I knew you were going to say a rally.
He's doing a rally. So it's like, this dude ain't even taking this shit serious.
He doesn't care much about anything other than himself at the moment, you know? He's not a thinker.
Yeah.
You're exactly correct. Hey, he cheated the system to get in, and it seems like he's going to figure out a way to cheat the system to stay in. But
exactly. By inciting riots and inciting fear and by inciting division. Because he said last week and prior to last week, if he gets impeached, it could be a war, it could be another war, a civil war. I'm like, really? I've never heard anyone say this.
It is civil war. I know what side I'm on.
Exactly. So, you know, it's crazy, but let's see what happens when the Senate actually vote the opposite. And it's like, okay, it's a stalemate. Wow, whoop-de-doo. Next. Next.
So I actually wanted to stay on this topic of cheating because another cheating story came out today. It was dealing with an old player for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Mr. J.R. Smith. And I don't know if you've seen, but his wife was on, I think, Instagram stories, and she was praying for their marriage, saying how she wanted God to forgive him because he doesn't know what he's doing. He stepped out on his marriage and slept with, or allegedly messed around with a co-star for the Flash TV show called Candace Patton. That's her name, Candace Patton. I had some strong thoughts about this earlier today, and I was texting Jay Random about it, but I actually wanted to get both of y'all thoughts because I actually had a realization later on in the day as I was reading more into it. But I wanted to know both of y'all take on it. Y'all know what happened, right?
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, Coy.
A snippet. Oh, no, I just saw a snippet. That's it. I don't really know in detail exactly what happened other than he was with the woman from Flash. And then the lady, his wife or ex-wife, I don't know what she is. She's in the car, like, you know, shouting to God about his wrongdoings and something. I don't know. I thought it was like cringy. Like, why are you doing that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who gets on live and just shouts stuff like that? Like, and acts like it's really meaningful. It's not.
She said God called her to do it, though, Koya. She said God called her to do it.
And that's probably why JR cheated.
If God called you to do it, right, because that's delusion. If God called you to do it, you don't have time to say, oh, let me grab my phone, let me go on Instagram, let me go to the live button. Like, it's a process to, like, start the whole thing. So the fact that you took the time to record it and do whatever, like, come on. God didn't call you to do that. That was something you wanted to do. You wanted attention and you wanted to bring light to it.
Exactly. So let me ask you a question, though. Do we know if they're still married? And what I mean by that, she seems kind of crazy to be saying God told her to actually. So
I don't want to, because I do empathize with people who are cheated on, so regardless of their gender. So I don't want to call her crazy. But according to JR, he responded and said they're separated. But, but wait a minute. So two things.
I believe
two things. Number one, he could be saying that, but that's not necessarily true. This is what he's saying, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's true, right? That's
right.
number one.
He just be saying it to justify it.
Right. second thing, even if they're separated, they're still married. So technically, he's still cheating.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
No. You know what? Technically, you're right, but we all know that
when people are
separation. That doesn't mean they listen. Separation now.
That's the license to get down.
Exactly. Listen, license to get down, and it's cheaper to keep them on paper. So we're gonna just separate and do our own thing, and then it's just
get a hood divorce.
What?
Yeah,
Never really get
Yo, people die separated. Yo, listen, people die separated.
Yes.
Hold on, Koya. A hood divorce? That's what it's called?
Yes. Yeah.
Separation, man. It's cheaper.
Of course.
Hood divorce. Wow, that's the first time I've ever heard that before.
Really? People that never really got divorced, but they've been separated or whatever for 20 years. They die with the same last name, but they haven't been together.
That's true. Yes, you're right. But I actually want to get your opinion on this. Do you think it's right to mess around when you're separated?
Whose opinion? Mine?
Both of y'all.
Okay. You know what? It's not necessarily right when people do it. That's just it. If we're not living in the same house and we're doing different things, if I don't even like you anymore and I see somebody that I find attractive, then I got the license to get low. Can do what I want. We're not together.
To be honest with you, and that's why I don't believe in separation, because I feel like, well, why are we separated? And I might or you might see somebody let's just get a divorce, keep it moving. It's too messy. Not everybody need. And look, and nowadays, it's only $500 to get a divorce. So I mean,
really?
Yeah, it's only $500. Just the only time is pricey when you have a lot of assets. Well, I know in Connecticut it's $500 unless you have a lot of assets, a lot of things that you need to divide amongst each other, money involved for kids, But if everyone is on the same page, $500, go to the courthouse, file that shit, keep it moving. And half of the $500 is, so I think it's $250 that goes to the court, $75 goes to the sheriff to actually serve you. Another. Oh man, they break it down, man, and then half of that, and then some more money because I don't want to mess up the math, and then the other part goes to classes and shit. So it's cheap. So that's why I say in their situation, I think it's just cheaper to keep her. But the problem is now it's messy, because I feel like
she'll stay either way though.
And that's another thing. Why
most of those ladies
cry in the car and then be staying? A year later, we still see you. Just it was crazy. Just y'all remember Ray Rice? Remember him? The one who knocked his wife out? It was his girlfriend at the time. Mm-hmm. And then you remember he knocked her out, and then all of a sudden she on TV. Yeah, and now she's on TV talking about he didn't mean to do it. He's a good man and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, and then they get married. But guess what? That didn't save his career. So it was in so many ways, I feel like for J.R. Smith's wife, separate. No, sorry,
that's still his wife. That's still his wife. Yep. Yeah,
for her to now go on Facebook Live and add more fuel to the fire is a waste, especially if they're going to be together. But I think JR is done. I'll be done with anybody giving a sermon in the car about a situation. You got to know I'm not messing with you. I'm sorry. And,
yeah, but when people are separated, sometimes there is hope, and that's why I agree with you that separation shouldn't be a thing, because sometimes there is hope that you will get back together. Sometimes it's just, let's just take some space with the hope that we'll get back together. So while I don't agree, go ahead.
You miss the person, you might end up missing them. Sometimes absence does make the heart grow fonder. If you're meant to be together, then you'll probably get back together.
9 out of 10. No, that's not the case.
It happens. Also, I know a lot of people break up to make up.
True. but the thing is, I feel like she knew what she was getting married to, because JR is known for being messy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Didn't he mess around with Joe Budden's ex, Tahiri?
Yes. He took a picture of her booty in the bed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's he's known to be messy. And the thing is, I feel that if people are getting married, in this case, women are getting married to these star athletes, star musicians and stuff, they gotta know what they signed up for. So they can't be hurt if something happened. So it's either you down with that life or not. Signing up for a world of heartbreak and dudes going wilding. I'm not saying that's everybody, but it seems to be the case with most people. Look, it's happened with Jay-Z.
LeBron would never.
Oh, no. LeBron had a scandal. LeBron had a scandal, too. Yeah. He was messing around with this girl. I think her name is Heidi Holback.
Stop it. Me and Jay Stokes always have this damn disagreement. He was not messing with her. He's seen a picture of the chick, Coy, and he DM'd her and said something that wasn't even like, hey, I want to sex you. It was like, I like the picture or something like that. And she going to screenshot it or, it was, but come on.
Koya, what grown man is messing around with, what grown man is DMing a 20-something-year-old that has nothing to do with his sport, is nowhere connected to him through any circle, and is saying, hey, I would like to see that sometime. Like, I would like to see you do that sometime. Like, that's sketchy.
He didn't say, that.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, that's sketchy.
He said,
that's sketchy.
He said, I'd like to see that. He said, I'd like to see that.
Well, we don't know the word for word. Don't listen to Jay Stokes. Jay Stokes.
No. I wrote it. I got it on the chemistry Tumblr page. I got it on the chemistry Tumblr page.
Why would you pull up the receipts on that man? LeBron would never. Okay, Barack would never. We're going to leave LeBron out of this. We're going to move along to the next model Negro, which is Barack. He would never.
She said model Negro.
Model Negro for this situation, for this particular topic.
Yes. Black men don't cheat, quote, unquote.
Man, listen.
Have you seen that Kevin Hart is going to... Oh, you pulling up the receipts still?
Keep going.
On the man.
What?
Did you see Kevin Hart is coming out with this documentary? I guess it might be for Netflix or something like that. And his wife has like a little segment on the thing where she's talking about how embarrassed she was, and he humiliated her in public, and this, that, and the third. And I noticed she's been looking so miserable lately, but I bet you she's not gonna leave.
Nope.
No, she ain't going nowhere.
At one point that it came with the territory, but I guess because he won't stop, maybe now she's having a change of heart. I don't know. She just looks miserable. And why would you even talk about how embarrassed you are? You're still there.
And it's like, it's Kevin Hart of all people. Kevin Hart, really?
I mean, Kevin Hart like only 5'2".
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right, she's with him because it's Kevin Hart.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, ready for these messages?
Yes.
Ready for these messages?
Yes, ready.
Sure thing.
So pretty much, she had a picture of herself like hunting. So LeBron allegedly, I gotta say allegedly to be proper. He DM'd her and says, "Teach me how to hunt, and I'll teach you how to play ball. Deal? LOL."
That's it, Coy. That's it, Coy. That's it. That's not. That's
not.
In a scandal.
And then there's more messages that she wrote, and then he said, "Wow, no freaking way. Where are you?" And then she wrote some more, but she covered them all up with skull emojis.
Oh, she probably like hunted something cool, and he was like, "Oh, where are you?" Like that. Not like drop your addy. Like if he says drop a pin, that's sus.
What reason does he have? What reason? Now I'm not down on LeBron because I'm in full support of him and Savannah's marriage. So I'm not trying to be messy here, but I'm just saying, what reason does a grown man? What reason the grown man, and she's certified on Instagram. I'm like, certified for what? All she does is post pictures of herself in a bikini hunting all the time or fishing. Like, there's nothing special about this.
Oh, she hunts in a bikini
and fishes. You see these? See these pictures?
Yeah. So
that's all she does, and she's certified. She's certified. Like, look, I just went to a different side, and look, that's all it is. She's an attention whore. That's all she is. Attention whore. I'm just saying, what purpose does a grown man have, like, messaging her? Like, how does he know her? Now, this happened way back when, all right? So it's not like this is new. But I'm just saying, when you say, such and such didn't cheat, we don't know what they're doing. We don't know these people. Just like I was saying to Random today, I didn't know Candace Patton was a type of girl to get down with a married man, you know? But It's like he was like, you don't know her.
Oh, please.
And now for a quick commercial break.
To help better educate the public about media matters, Chemistry Productions co-founder Jay Stokes began writing for our personal web blog called Tit for Tat. You can find his writing at chemblog.wordpress.com. That's K3mblog.wordpress.com. Here, articles are posted every Thursday. Jay Stokes also writes media-related articles for Medium.com, which is a platform that helps pay our bills. Make sure to support by visiting Medium.com and search for J. Stokes.
People are so desperate, hard up and desperate.
Yeah,
my friend's mother says.
But JR got to be broke now, right? He's not playing in the NBA no more. So where's checks coming from?
The fact that he's a tall guy. Well, those tats though, like, ugh.
You know what? He's a bad boy. She might like bad boys. You never know. Women have different reasons for like getting with somebody.
That is true.
Because sometimes somebody could be kind of broke, but they're kind of cute. So you're like, let me see. But, might not be for long, but don't mean you don't want to sample it, Just saying.
Yeah, but that not for long to leave you. What's up?
Like Drake said, one time, fine with me.
Okay. Sometimes
that's what happened with him. Hey, you see what happened with him with that one time.
He said, I never get Drake said that. What he said, I just want to know what that pussy feel like. So one time, I was like, okay. One time, fine with me.
That's so terrible. He's such a creep. Why did they have this article about Drake texting underage females?
Oh no!
Like this whole big thing.
Because he has been he's had some questionable history with underage.
Yeah, like. You can't being their mentor, asking them about dating and their relationships. And these are 14, 15, 16-year-old girls.
So now we care when R. Kelly been doing this forever? And now we're trying to put a stop to it start?
Well, listen, I never listened to R. Kelly in the first place. I always thought he was a creep. And like we said on our last show, it's not till these white feminists started calling him out that everybody wanted to jump on the bandwagon and be like, yeah, he's horrible. That's fake.
Yeah, listen. On that note, if Drake better calm down. OVO gonna get shut down. The bullshit.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
What?
This is Drake we're talking about.
Wait, how old is Drake? Drake 27?
Drake's in his 30s.
Yo, why did he
sound 30?
Yo, why did Jay Stokes sound like Soulja Boy?
Drake.
Drake?
Y'all ridiculous.
But nah, so I don't know, man. All that I know is that I do not approve on J.R. Smith baby mother acting like that. But if they're separated, he out.
I mean,
he's out. You know why he's out?
But let's be fair here. Do you approve of J.R. Smith acting the way he did?
That's what I was trying to say. I don't approve of neither one. I mean, you know what? It's not that I don't approve of the way she went about things. It's not the way that I would go about things. But she's a hurt woman. So sometimes when you're hurt, you just do stuff that's a little to the left. It's a little out of character. So I get that. I think she was just looking for attention from anybody. So she wasn't getting it from him. Exactly. And it's not okay what he did. No. He's separated. But at the end of the day, whether they're together in the same house, whatever, people going to do what they want to do. So she just got to find somebody that's on the same wavelength as her. Then that way she don't got to be in the car praying to God.
Don't they have 3 kids together?
I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
Well, I know they had a premature child. They had the preemie, and that was a big story a couple of years ago.
That's probably the only kid they got.
Oh, that's the same woman? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, listen, my thing is that I don't condone what he did, but then also I don't really feel like people believe that separation means you're still married. People just don't have time to fill out the paperwork, so they just say, "Yo, listen." It's because the sad part is you can actually file for separation. Like, how dumb is that? If you can file for separation, file for divorce. Like,
that's why I think legally. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's like I said about the other thing, it's like a step in the right direction, filing for legal separation. That means you're kind of thinking about divorce, you're contemplating it, maybe you just want to take a little time, see if that's what you both really want. But if you want to date somebody, I think it sounds better to say, well, I'm legally separated versus, oh, we're separated. We live in a different houses. You're probably still hitting that. Legally sound a little better, even though you're probably still hitting it, but sound better.
Yeah,
but that's still messy. That's still messy.
Yeah,
like, what if a, all right, I always wonder, what if a woman does that? Because a dude won't be happy if he legally separated from his wife and then his wife decides to go step out. Hmm.
No.
You said the dude wouldn't be happy?
Hell
no, of course
he
not.
wouldn't be happy.
They wouldn't be happy if they got a divorce and she started seeing someone else. That's just how men are. They're territorial when it comes to women. Different. So
nah, you get a divorce, she off limits, and it is what it is. Like, she can do whatever she wants.
No, that's what you say. You're a sane man. You're a sane man. Some men don't think like that. It varies on the person.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, so I don't agree with what he did either. It's just I just feel like a lot of people, especially NBA players, they're gonna do what they want to do anyway, and I feel like if you're going to be legally separated, you try to just be legally divorced. So now we wouldn't care.
I believe that women should withhold from these people because then it would stop their behaviors. If they you know what, I don't tolerate this, then I guarantee you these people change up overnight.
Oh, you mean like what's that Chicago movie that Spike Lee did? When the women in Chicago, they stopped having sex with the guys so they could stop killing each other in Chicago. What the hell was the name of that movie? It came out. Mm-hmm. Damn, what was it? Everybody, but nobody's seen it though. So that's probably why none of us remember the damn.
I just know Nick Cannon was in it.
Yes. Okay. I forget. Yes. But I'm wondering, so you're saying that women should just stop messing around with legally separated men too? Because women came.
It's called Chirac, by the way.
Chirac. Yeah, women came and stop messing with married men, let alone legally.
Right. Right. That's what I was thinking. Like,
men
okay.
Too. So morals are all over the place.
I'm just saying.
I think it just depends on the woman. It depends on the woman. That's all it is.
It does. Y'all have more power. Women have more power than they give themselves credit for.
Yes, sir.
I agree. Some women sell themselves short. You know, they give their coochie away for $40 according to social media. That blows my mind every time I hear it. Yeah, it's a crazy world. I don't know.
Yeah,
it is. I think people just want to. They want to have the easy way out. They want to leg up, and they want to do things easy. Because the thing is, really, for women, all you got to do is sell your body, and you're good. Like, sell your body, you're good. You can have whatever you want. So
it's the oldest profession.
It really is. You're totally correct. That's a good segue because actually there's a story that happened. There's a story that happened. A woman by the name of Crystal Kaiser. She is 19. She was arrested on June 9th, 2018 for allegedly shooting Randall Volar III, who was 34, twice in his head and setting his house on fire because she claimed that he was a sex trafficker who raped and filmed her, as well as other underage girls. So she's been arrested and she faces potentially life in prison because she killed her alleged rapist and sex trafficker. So this is a very hot topic right now because the prosecutors, the courts are pretty much convinced that this guy probably did have his hand in sex trafficking, but because he's been killed, now that muddies the water a little bit. So have y'all heard this story at all?
No.
Do you think it's appropriate to kill?
People missing and.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to say, do you think it's appropriate to kill your sex trafficker and rapist?
No.
I don't know.
I say no only because at the end of the day, we all know. Wait, what color was she?
She's black, he's white.
Okay, there you go. So we already know. Thank you.
You're
girl, you don't play yourself. Yeah. Goodbye. We already know that once you're black. Make sure you put a
sound effect in on that, girl. Please.
Yeah, it's a done. Yeah, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. I mean, once she said she was black, I was kind of already going towards that. Is the justice system is not fair for us, so we already know that if it was opposite, then we probably wouldn't even be talking about it. It would have been a closed case. He would have walked away, or she, as long as you're not the color, as long as you're not the black person doing the killing. Think about it. Think about it on Stand Your Ground, right? So Stand Your Ground, that's the stupid thing they use in Florida or wherever else, to kill us. Well, I felt threatened. So this black lady felt threatened. Where this happened at? I bet you in one of those stand the ground places. Where it happened at, Jay Stokes? Where it happened at?
Below the Mason-Dixon line.
No, I think this is actually Milwaukee.
Oh man, listen, we need to Google who stands your ground.
Same type of shit.
Exactly. So exactly. So when you look, so we think about it, Jay Stokes and Coy, I just feel like, once she crossed the line and murdered him, all bets were off. Even if she had a case, no one's paying attention to it now because she murdered him. Like the Centoya case. Remember Centoya? Didn't she murder her? Did she murder her? Was it her pimp?
Centoya out now, honey.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, she got out. Yeah,
her man and a baby.
What?
Exactly. Yeah.
Whose husband is that? Oh my goodness.
Pam from Total.
It's somebody. Okay, I was like, it's somebody famous's husband. Child. I thought Pam was a whole lesbian. Pam had a man. I didn't know that. Pam act like a butch.
Not Pam from Martin. Not Pam from Martin.
Pam from Total.
I don't know that Pam.
No, Pam from Martin doesn't give me butch vibes.
You don't know that Pam, Jay Stokes?
Nah, I'm looking her up.
You don't know
right
Total? You don't know Total?
Total?
I tell you, to be a media guy, I definitely am failing.
Why you say that? Listen, it's Total, man. Nobody really care about Total. Well, only we know about Total.
Don't
Total. Only Coy and I know.
Respect for the old head. That is so terrible.
Nobody care about no Total.
Well, it's not that I don't care about them. I just never was aware.
Listen, only know one song. What About Us? What else they sung?
Thank you. Exactly. Trippin'.
Kissing
I
You.
Tried. Rock Track.
Trippin' is. I know Kissing You and Sitting Home Waiting on You. That's a good song. Total all right. Don't do Total, y'all.
Yeah, Total's all right. Why Total ain't trying to come back like the reunion, like the rest of them?
Because look at Pam.
What? Yeah.
Pam was looking bad. You didn't see that video?
Pam looked like a dried up sun raisin. She like a dried up sun raisin right about that.
Y'all are not right.
Good still. No, the one that's married to Omar Epps, she is so pretty. She's so pretty. She still looks pretty. But the rest, I don't know.
Yes, I remember her.
But what's Omar Epps? She still got it.
Wait, was she still married to him?
Keisha? Yeah, Keisha's still married to him.
Good. They look happy.
Yeah, she looks nice. She looks very nice.
Cool.
She aged very well. She stayed off the crack.
Pam, though.
She stayed off the crack.
Check Pam's stat. That's why he left. That's so bad.
Pam okay. So I say all this to say she may have a chance like Centoya in 15 years. So we'll revisit this. Because she's going to jail now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not justifying it or anything like that, but you never know sometimes. If people are put in traumatic situations, everybody responds differently.
That is true.
She should not have killed him, maybe hurt him. Just as like a form of retaliation, she probably OD'd a little bit, but I mean, she got to pay the cost for it now. But I mean, when you're traumatized, I can't say what's right or wrong.
Right. You can't tell someone how to react.
That's true. That is so. That is true. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure if she could do it all over again, she probably would have did what Court said.
Just shot him in the leg or something.
No, she probably killed him again.
I don't know, because at the end of the day, all you got to do is keep him alive so they could build a case on him and then kill him. I'm just playing.
Maybe he left her with no choice. Maybe he pulled it out on her like we weren't there. Who knows? But the sad part is she's black, he's white, so it's quiet for her right now. She's going to have to go to jail and sit it out.
Sit it out 15 years.
Sorry. I feel bad, though. What happened to her? Boy.
No, seriously. I really feel bad for her, too, because, like, the sad part is, now, what do you do as a district attorney? Do you now focus on, was he a sex trafficker and ways to,
Yeah. They have. I think they have some tapes and stuff of some girls, underage girls, from his apartment or house or whatever.
Okay. So now that's another thing. So now it's like, okay, we're gonna find him guilty. Thank you for taking a sex trafficker off the street, but now we gotta arrest you.
Right.
Because it wasn't self-defense. I'm pretty sure it wasn't self-defense.
Well, according to the story, he did threaten to kill her. So,
right? You know what I mean? Women
Yeah, that's
or
what I'm
men
saying.
get
She probably,
What's
I
up?
think she probably felt like her back was against the wall, you know?
yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you
And
know
if
what?
somebody's acting like they're going to kill me, I'm damn sure going to kill them. And I ain't thinking twice about it. I ain't playing.
There you
Like,
go.
if it comes down to it, I'm going to try to kill you first. That's like human reaction. Who's going to say, you know what, matter of fact, just shoot me. I don't want to pull a gun on it. Like, come on. Yeah, right. We tussling for it, may the best in there win at that point.
True.
Got a point. You will.
I'm just saying. I ain't.
In that case, they should let her go then.
Yeah,
If
who's get shot? Like, no.
Coy just painted me a nice picture of something I didn't think of. So yeah, she's innocent in my eyes now. If that's how, you know what, Shakoy? They probably need you, Coy, to help them close this case. Because you changed
I
my
can help them too. I'll get down to it. All the details on me. What's T? That's my thing, the T. Get into the details for them.
Well, speaking of closing the case, the ghost is telling me we got to wrap this up. So,
gotcha.
All right, go.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking down.
Yo, I know. Good looking out. Yo, thanks everybody for listening. Peace.
Peace.
I have holidays, guys. Bye.
So go a little something like this. That's it.